Hi guys, so today we're going to be doing a workout centered around muscular strength and endurance. It's going to be a couple of high intensity circuits, so it'll keep your heart rate up, increasing your anaerobic capacity. I know doing muscular workouts at home can be kind of confusing and hard without any equipment, so we're going to do a lot of body weight exercises to show you that it is possible and we can do these things from home. So we're going to start with a normal dynamic stretching warm-up that I do with my clients. Then we're going to move on and do 2 short circuits, 3 exercises apiece, and then end with a ab circuit. And following that, we'll do some static stretching to cool down a little bit. So with the dynamic warm-up, I usually have my clients do each stretch for about 30 yards or half the basketball court, but being at home, we don't have that much space to do it, so we can just do all of them in place and do each stretch about 20 times, 10 each side of the body, basically. So we're going to do hamstring pulls, quad pulls, Frankensteins, toe touches, scoops, side lunges, high knees, butt kicks, and then some arm warm-ups as well. So I'm going to demonstrate each of these, and then we'll get to the circuits. We're going to start with hamstring pulls and quad pulls. So we're just going to pull, stretch each one for a couple seconds, alternating back and forth between your legs. Next, move back to quad pulls. Make sure you pull as far until you feel a little discomfort, and then you can hold it there for a couple seconds. Okay, next we're going to do Frankensteins. So you want to kick your foot up as high as you can. Okay, next is toe touches. So you're going to reach down and kick one of your feet back. Next we're going to do scoops. So you're going to put one of your feet in front of you, toes pointed up. So you're engaging your calf muscles. You're going to reach down and scoop the ground on either side. Okay, next we're going to do some side lunges. You can also do these walking, but if you don't have a lot of space, you just do them in place like I am. Okay. Next we're going to do high knees and butt kicks. On the high knees, you want to drive your knees as high as you can. We're going to do them for 20-30 seconds each. Ready? Next, we're going to do some butt kicks. Just want to try to kick your butt every time. Okay, next we're going to do some arm warm-ups. We're starting with arm circles going forwards, and then we'll switch to backwards. Switch to back. Okay, next we're going to do some arm hugs. Okay, so that was our warm-up. We're going to move on to the first circuit. So we're going to do 3 exercises with a 30-second break in between them, and then a 1 to 2 minute break in between the circuits itself. So this first circuit is a side lunge into a reverse lunge, so that is one movement. We're going to do 8 on each leg. Next, after that, we'll do burpees, and there are a few variations that I'll show you when doing burpees that you can do. And then the last one is pulsing squat jumps. So we're going to do 15 of those. And there are also variations for that as well to make it either easier or harder for you. So I'm going to show you each circuit once, but you're going to do it 3 times just to save time. Okay? So to start, we're going to do a side lunge into a reverse lunge, and you're going to use the same leg, do 8, and then switch legs. So if I'm starting with my right leg, I'm going to lean, do side lunge. You want to make sure your knees don't go above your toes. Sit back, keep your back straight. Come back up, switch, reverse lunge. Okay, reverse lunge, same thing. You don't want your front knee coming over your toes. You want your back straight and go as low as possible. Okay, so side lunge. Okay, then you're going to switch feet. So we're gonna take a little break and then move into the burpees. So when you're doing burpees, obviously you jump up, but when you go down in the push-up position, there are 3 different variations that I know of. So you can either do a normal push-up, so burpee, push-up, you can drop all the way to the ground and then come back up, or you can just come into the push-up position. So push-up, push-up position, or have your chest touch the ground are the 3 ways. So you can either do a normal push-up, so burpee, push-up, you can drop all the way to the ground and then come back up, or you can just come into the push-up position. So push-up, push-up position, or have your chest touch the ground. So we're gonna do 12 burpees. I'll start with a push-up one, then I'll do a chest to ground one, and then I'll end with just push-up position ones. Okay, so pulsing squat jumps, we're gonna do 15 of them. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get into a squat, make sure again your knees don't come over your toes, keep a straight back as much as you can, and get as low as you can without falling out of your position, I guess. So we're gonna do feet shoulder width apart, squat, come half up, squat, jump. So it's like a 1.5 squat into a squat jump. All right, so 15. Ready? So that'll get your legs burning a little more just because of the extra tension when doing 1.5 squats instead of 1. So that is the first circuit. I want you to take a 1 to 2 minute break, and then you're gonna go through all 3 of those exercises 2 more times. Okay, so after you've done the first circuit, 3 times, take a little break again, and we're gonna do the second circuit. Again, 3 mainly full body exercises. We're gonna be doing drop lunges, which I will demonstrate. It's kind of like lunge jumps, but there's a pause in the middle of them. Push-ups, which also have different variations for, and a squat, a funner squat exercise than just doing regular body squats that I will show you. So we're gonna start with the drop lunges. Again, each exercise, I'll tell you how many to do, wait 30 seconds in between, and then 1 to 2 minutes in between full circuits. So the drop lunges, you're gonna start centered with your feet together, and then you're gonna pick a foot to start with, drop, then pop back up, and drop to the other one. Again, remember to keep your back straight and make sure your knee doesn't come over your toes the whole time. We're gonna do 20 total, so 10 each leg. Ready? Push-ups. And with push-ups, just like burpees, there's a couple variations you can do. So obviously normal push-ups, or some normal push-ups, or you can drop to your knees, cross them, uncross them, and do push-ups like this. We're gonna be doing 20, so I'll be doing the variation ones, but whichever one is gonna challenge you the most to do, I would recommend. Okay, so ready, 20 push-ups. Okay, so that's 20 push-ups. Make sure you're breathing on your way up. Just steady your breathing. Make sure it's staying up to pace. Next is a squat movement. I think it's more fun than just doing regular body squats to add a little fun to it. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna start, when you go down to squat, you have to touch the ground with one hand. And then when you come back up, cross feet, touch again. And you can alternate which way you cross your legs over every time. We're gonna do 15 of those. Okay. Remember with the squats, try to keep your knees back. Weight on your heels. Whew. And keep your back straight the whole time. Even though we're bending forward, try to keep it level. Okay? Ready? Good job. Okay, so then that is the second circuit. Next, we're gonna move on to the ab circuit. Make sure you're doing that circuit 3 times as well, like the first one. So for abs, we have 4 different workouts we're gonna do. And then with abs, it mainly depends on how much time you have left of your workout, how many times you want to repeat the circuit. So I recommend it either 1 to 3 times. Okay. So for abs, we're gonna be doing a plank, mountain climbers, toe touches, or crunches, and crunches, not or. And then all of them have different variations you can do to make them either easier or harder. So starting with the plank, we're gonna do 40 seconds, and there are ways to make it easier or harder. So obviously starting with a normal plank, just keep your back level. You don't want your arms too far forward or backwards. So from there, to make it a little harder, you can do a plank where you extend a leg or an arm, or you can do up downs. So you're in plank, and you go up to push up and back down to plank. I will be doing a normal plank. So, ready? Go. Okay, so then, just like the last couple circuits, we're gonna take a little break in between exercises, just not as long. So the next one is mountain climbers. We're gonna be doing 15 each leg or 30 total. So you're gonna wanna be in a push-up position. And you're gonna alternate legs that you're gonna drive through. Try to keep your back as flat as possible and have your knee drives be controlled, not just all crazy. Okay. My hands are a little sweaty. Okay. Whew. Nice and easy. You want to hold your abs the whole time, contract them as much as you can to feel more of that. Next, we're going to do 15 toe touches. So toe touches, you're going to lay flat on your back, feet in the air, and just touch your toes. Making sure your shoulder blades come off the ground and you're reaching out to your toes. To make that a little harder, you can start completely flat and then contract your arms and legs at the same time to do more of a V up, but they're both targeting the same thing. So we're going to do 15 of those, whichever you prefer. I'm just going to do toe touches. Okay, so those are toe touches / V-ups. And then the last one we're going to do is crunches. I'm going to do mine with a pulse. So normal crunch, you just on your back, come up, crunch, and go back down. What I'm going to do, pulse, do 2, and then come all the way back down. So obviously the pulse is slightly harder. If you want to do regular crunches, you can do that as well. We're going to do 12 of those. Okay? Make sure you're engaging your core the whole time. So those are your crunches with a pulse in them. Again, like I said, with the ab circuit, you can do it 1 to 3 times depending on how much time you have left to fit in this workout. And then to end, we do some static stretching. We're going to try to hit all the muscles we used today, starting with a butterfly. So with stretching at the end, we want to hold ones that use both sides of the body for at least 30 to 40 seconds. And then if it's one at a time, 20 seconds each. So we're going to start with the butterfly, hold it for about 35 seconds. This is when you should get a lot of water in your system if you haven't been drinking water the whole time. Okay, next we're going to do one leg in, one leg up. Reach as far down, keep this leg straight. You can also bring this arm forward to stretch your back and abdominals here. Okay, and then switch legs, do the same thing. Next we're gonna do cross one leg over the other and push with this one. This will twist your back and your hips. Okay, and then switch. Okay, next, keep both legs bent, one over the other. This will stretch out your glutes and your hips. Okay, and switch. Okay, next we're going to do one with your back. So you lay flat in your stomach, push up. This will stretch out your back and your abs. There. Keep one leg straight back and bring the other one forward into like a lunge and sit back. Okay, and switch. Okay. Last, we're going to do some arm stretches. Put one over the other. Pull. Okay, and then switch. Okay, then we're going to do triceps. So I'm going to pull it over your head. And then switch. Okay. You can add more stretches if you'd like, but those are ones I need to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this workout and hope you guys got a lot out of it. Again, remember, there's a lot of reps and then a little rest in those little circuits just because we are doing only body weight and not using actual weights. So hopefully we'll be able to get back in the gym soon, but until then, we'll do body weights for now.